But Honorable Ochieng, what is wrong when the CDF says that we need to follow the Constitution to ensure that there's a stable country? He did not say that nobody should talk about it. What he said was that this has to be done according to the Constitution. What is wrong with that?
You know, Trevor, I'm always intrigued by, and I follow it to the latter, Mark Twain's definition of patriotism. Mark Twain says that patriotism, if supporting your country all the time and the government when it deserves it. So the first duty of a citizen is that we have a country that has its boundaries called Kenya. I think all of us, regardless of what's happening in the country, all of us owe the country support, but not the government of the day. The government of the day will get support only when it deserves it. And I personally follow that to the letter, that we have a country that we must always ensure is as a going concern. And the Honorable Okello has told you about what's happening in the region. And so I think this statement by the CDF was made not in a press conference called to address the issue. It was at an international conference where there were audiences and there were so many speakers in there. And I believe from where they sit, and I've been in meetings because of my position in Parliament, where they have warned us about what's happening in the region and in the country. And I would imagine that that is a context in which he was speaking. That, look here, guys, this is how the region looks like. This is how our country stands. So that even as we do our politics, always remember that we have a country to protect. And I want to assume and pray that that is the context in which he was speaking. Whether as it may, there's something that nobody can stop. Not a gun, not the CDF, not even the NIS. The expression of people's minds and opinions. Free speech, freedom of thought. These ones are the bedrock of our constitutional political affairs. So those ones no one can stop you from doing. And I don't hear him saying, you shouldn't express yourself. So I don't think Ruto must go will stop. Okay? In fact, I disagree with the Honorable Manzo that it's a political chant. It's no longer a political chant. It is something that you hear in bars in the evening when people feel nice about themselves. It's losing traction, really. If, for example, Trevor, and I told you this the other day in a different forum, if you go to watch a football match at Nyayo Stadium, and you're told, buy tickets here, and we all know that Nyayo Stadium is 40,000 capacity, sitting and standing, and you don't buy your tickets early, and you go break the gate, why does William Ruto come in? If you do that, Manzo, you've gone to the stadium, you bought your tickets late, or you didn't buy any ticket. And because you've been denied to get in and you break the doors, then you start chanting, Ruto must go in a match between Gabon and Kenya. Where does Ruto come in there? So I think, I believe that there are those who are genuinely expressing their political disaffection with the government of the day, and they have the right to do so. But no, it loses meaning if you go to a bar and the bartender tells you that you wanted Tusker, but Tusker is now over. Then you start chanting, Ruto must go. No, it has to make meaning, in my opinion. It can't be about everything and anything. Then it'll have credence, in my opinion. Okay. But as I end this, I would just still counsel those concerned that in our country, for a long time, we are used to the NIS and the army generally staying off our screens